Hi, I'm Eleanor Toyama. I graduated from MMS in the 2017-18 year, and I currently attend DSHA High School. My first memory at MMS was I was in Miss Begum's class, and we had to make these poems, and I wrote mine about summer. So we wrote these poems and then decorated them according to what it was about, and we were going to go hang them up in the Triangle Theater. But when we got there, I was just looking at the walls, trying to figure out where people were going to hang their poems. I think the academics are going really well for me. It's not that big of a leap, and MMS helped a lot in that sort of aspect of things. Some of the extracurricular activities I'm involved in are the orchestra, Divine Strings, which is chamber music for strings, and a soccer program called the Invincibility Project, which is like preseason training, open gyms, and workouts in the weight room. So those are fun. Some of the advantages I think I have going into high school is love for learning. That MMS teaches you how to learn and how to love what you're learning and how to be engaged and interested in the topic, and I feel like that's an advantage that not a lot of people are fortunate enough to get. And I think people make too big of a deal of transitioning from this small school to a bigger school, because I think if I had been pulled out in 6th grade, I would not be nearly as far as I am now. I feel like that would just kind of stop my learning, I guess. Stunt it. I don't know, I feel like I grew so much in the 2 grades, in 7th and 8th grade. It just wouldn't have been any use. I probably would have gone backwards. That's what I feel like. It's a lot easier than it's made out to be, but really I go to school and I talk to people and I've made my friends there, and making that transition and being able to take that leap has been a really great experience for me, and I loved it. It was my second week at DSHA, and I walked into my math class and I saw all of these quadratic equations on the board, and it was just like walking down memory lane because I had already done these at MMS, and actually Mr. Swanson taught us a few tricks on how to graph a parabola more quickly, and it just made it so much more simple, and I felt so confident just walking in that second week and knowing what we were doing. And this is honors algebra 2, so it's the highest math class you can take as a freshman. So I started doing the work for that, and I was using a method that Mr. Swanson had taught us, where you go 3 up over 1. And the teacher was still on the first problem, but I was figuring out the 5th one. And I realized that no one else was using that trick, so just being able to do that so much faster is really helping. At DSHA, everyone has to take a college prep English course for the first 2 years, and I was in my English class and our teacher was doing a lecture on how to write an analytical essay. And when he pulled up the form on the board, I recognized it from writing essays in Upper L and in junior high, and in putting all of this hard work in at MMS, I could do the work at DSHA that much easier, and it made me feel empowered to have all this knowledge and to have put all this work into learning at MMS. Also, along with that, MMS teaches you how to teach. It teaches you how to help your peers, which teaching helps you retain most of the information that you learn. So I feel like that's a really useful skill. Because I have this strong foundation for education, there are a lot of people that come up and ask me for help, and I help them out, I tutor them, and it makes me feel really good to be able to pass on all of this knowledge that I've gained. I can use it at DSHA, and it makes life at DSHA easier. Yeah, definitely.